Alright, so we have a viewer submission, courtesy of Elliot. Elliot wants to see the tactics Snake Fangs. And the way how that's going to be played out is Snake Fangs with ice shards, dual bound with alchemic carbine in the backpack. So, like, this is already, like, really disgusting. Lacerating Aura, which is the same thing that I use when I play Snake Fangs. I think this is, like, the #1 item you take with Snake Fangs. And then my choice of other skills. So, I'm actually gonna take Scarecrow. I think Smoke Bomb's broken right now. Just, like, broken as in it doesn't actually function. But we'll bring it in just to see if, like, anything has changed over the last couple patches. But I'm gonna go ahead and say this thing probably doesn't do jack squat. Alright. Double red. No stars. Feels bad. But at least we can start off with this setup. Alright, you all said dual bind? Okay. Yeah, so I don't have an updated cell farming thing. So I'm gonna try to post that. We actually recorded it just the other day. I had to get 750 cells in like 30 minutes. See, this is already, like, ridiculous. Elliot, what happened? Hey everybody, just a super quick interruption. According to YouTube, only about 1/3 of you are actually subscribed. If you do like this video, consider subscribing. And of course, you can always unsubscribe later. Either way, enjoy the rest of the vid. Oh, this works while invisible? But I think if it hits the target, you lose the invisibility. Ooh, ice shards are doing victims freeze nearby, and snake fangs do victims freeze nearby. That might be part of the build. I actually teleported into the bullet. It's a little greedy of me, I guess. Ice shards already got poison synergy. This is Elliot. That's gonna die, right? Oh, baby. This is legit. Putting all your V-Bucks on the line. Uh-huh. Well, definitely good luck to you, my friend. See, I know you all are looking at that and saying, like, V, it takes so long to kill the enemy. But it's like, if the enemy can't do anything to you, does it really matter how long it takes for you to actually kill it? Hi, new to this game, how come your monsters are different than yours in the first area? Well, definitely welcome, Dave. For those who can say hi to Dave, might be new to the channel, definitely do so. So Dave, I'm playing on a higher difficulty. It's okay if we take that hit. We already got a 30. And on higher difficulties, the monster biome actually changes. By the way, if you all want to look at my Malaise meter, I actually have 0 Malaise right now. And sometimes that kind of shows you, like, is it good or not? If you can escape the first map with no Malaise, probably did something. Refresh your memory, what does Malaise do? So Malaise got changed in the latest holiday patch. I guess we go for the upgrade here. What it used to do was that it used to kill you at 10 Malaise. 10... Oh, I can't use my mouse. The bar that's above my health, there's 10 notches there. And you used to die instantly once that got to a certain level. Do I need that now? I feel like I don't. But, like, to really see this build in action, kind of want to get it now. So they changed it from instant death to 10% health reduction. And you got Malaise for getting hit or eating infected food. That's another important detail. So any hit that you got added 1 to the Malaise meter. And then you can only reduce it by using a health bar. They changed it so that now Malaise just goes up by itself. It no longer penalizes you on health. It doesn't do the instant kill. Now what it does instead is that monsters start to spawn at random. Monsters begin to transform into elites. And I believe damage goes up as well. Like damage taken. This is the only time where the snake fangs are like a real issue. It's trying to actually get to a monster without stepping in poison. Oh my goodness gracious. And like I said, I wasn't playing this as tactics. I was playing this as brutality. How big was Fatal Falls DLC? You haven't played the game in a couple months. So it's as big as Bad Seed. But they did much more. Oh, wow. They did much more in terms of graphics, art, immersion. Like the immersion in Fatal Falls is much higher than Bad Seed, which is actually awesome. But it is 2 biomes and a boss. So it is the same amount of content, but the quality is higher. Like, the monster can't do anything. This is incredible. It's slowed by the ice shards. It's getting ripped apart by lacerating aura. And we have the sickle, too. And if I was, like, kind of scared about when I'm fighting, you would just bring in the, smoke bomb. Bonus to frozen target. Technically, I freeze nearby enemies when they die. So I think I'm supposed to take that. Even though the damage is lower. I'm not even sure if the monster's poison, does it stay frozen? I'm gonna assume it does not. Ooh. That's a rare curse. I think there's only a 15% chance of getting that. Did you use Predator on the other Fangs run? Yes. Predator while brutality with Snake Fangs, I think, is massive. It basically does what the ice shards are doing right now. It's keeping the monsters in check while I get to play the game and they don't. Nice. We lost the poison damage, which I have no idea if that's better or not. But we're taking it because it looks cool. What stat is typically the hardest? Is it tactics? Hard is kind of subjective. I would say because a lot of the tactics builds are glass cannon builds, sure, bad things can happen while you're playing tactics. Because survival has a lot of built-in stuff to keep you alive, you could say that survival should have the higher win rate. But in my experience, I don't have the highest win rate with survival. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if my highest win rate is tactics. Specific... Did I just go through the wall? Oh, I should have tested it just then. I don't know how I did that. There is infected food for me to sell, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna go. Bonus to slow down target. So we have Flaming Trail on that one, and I think I'm gonna leave it. Let's just upgrade this. I missed the scroll fragment. Was it over where the enemies were in the corner? Where the chest was? I've been really bad about scroll fragments lately. I'm not quite sure. I think it's because I'm, like, rushing a little bit. I've been missing some of these scroll fragments, so I apologize for that. Definitely don't rush like I am. Look at the map. Make sure that everything is copacetic before you leave. Hey, Alu. We might be keeping this carbine for the rest of the game. The amount of damage it deals with the poison, I think, is a non-factor. All we really care about is that it makes poison, and that's it. Alright. So we do have to be careful. So that's probably gonna aggro me. It didn't. Keep going to the right. Dealing with Inquisitors is kind of annoying. I like to try to go from an actual, like, horizontal direction. Like, this right here is awful. But what you can do is that. Just throw the carbine at it. And then you don't have to actually deal with them. Alright, maximum safety. That's the goal. 2 Inquisitors. I was locked out. I kind of had to go in. Because they were actually going to block me. That's where Smoke Bomb works. If you had Smoke Bomb instead of not Snake Fangs, instead of the Sickle, you could just cloak up and you'll be fine. Let that transform. Nice. This is legit. We are waiting for them to transform. Oh my god, I always do that. At least once per stream, I always do that roll and get tagged by it. There's 2 pieces of food, though, so we'll just get that. See, it's like designed to make you roll through. And then you get tagged on the other side. Just super unfortunate. How does invisible work on bosses? It doesn't, unfortunately. Wow. Again? Oh my goodness, I actually dodged it that time. I thought I was actually dead. They keep being shielded. Every single one of these are shielded. Will I take Gastro? No, this is gonna be disengage. I'm just gonna eat infected food. Prefer Cocoon over Sickle in this build. I don't actually want to stand still. I want to be swinging almost the entire time. Alright, sell that. And then let's go back. Grab the Oily Fang. Will you ever do a mutations tier list? So I do get asked about that pretty often. Right now, the answer is probably no. I probably don't want to do a mutation tier list because it's a little too volatile. Like, we know people who play the exact same mutations every single game. Disengage, Masochist, Gastro. Every single game. And they have like a 50 win streak in Dead Cells. And if I were to say that those are not S rank mutations, then I'm like incorrect. But then like, what if the idea is no, it's only S rank because those three together make for a great run. And it's like, okay, then do I do everything as a 3 set of mutations? That seems like a lot of work. Not that I don't mind doing work, it's just like, think about it from the viewer perspective. We don't want that to be a 1 hour long video. That's gonna die. Dang it. But yeah, I would love to do something like a mutation something. I just don't know if a tier list is quite it. And maybe someone down the line will come up with like a great thing to do for mutations. Oh my god, I actually dashed into the tentacle. Oh, it even kills the alien. That's how you know it's a good item. Instead of a tier list, just explanations of the best way to use each. All good ideas, for sure. Keep the ideas coming, though. I'm definitely happy to hear it. Alright, looking good so far. I am taking a couple of hits. I think I'm taking a bit more hits than I was taking as Brutality. But that's because we were going invisible. And we're not doing that as tactics, apparently. Okay, that one does bonus to poison. So we're gonna take that. I knew there was gonna be a curse on this map. You gotta be kidding me. I actually hate the curse on this map. Unless you find a stack of bats. There's like jump puzzles. My god. I think there's a jump puzzle to my right. I can do that one. Right? Surely I won't die. This build with Knife Dance instead of the Shredder should be pretty cool. What I like about Lacerating Aura is that it it what? It's probably no different. Either way, you're on top of the monster, so you don't miss. And that's kind of what's like super nice about Lacerating Aura, is it just doesn't miss. Let's take out this first. Take out this. Trying to be smart. Any more bats, please? I would love a bat. That is not a bat. Wow. Okay, so what you can do, you can actually wait for a monster to spawn. Malaise is ticking up. But that way we don't run the risk of having to deal with this. 10 Malaise incoming? Oh yeah. You're basically saying that I'm gonna go to this map. I'm gonna get... Oh, yes! Thank you, game. I'm gonna get all of these scrolls. I'm gonna get Conjunctivius, which gives you more scrolls than any other boss, in exchange for 10 Malaise. Okay, now I just got Explorer's Instinct. There's like an entire city on the left-hand side. Nice. Got ourselves a V.60 because of that. Did that thing have 2 keys? That one tentacle? Or am I tripping? Interesting, interesting. New Flaming Trail Carbine. Let's get that. Bonus to slow down target? That has to be the buy. Double damage. I have Flaming Trail on my Alchemic Carbine. Winnable. Hold up. Conjunctivius. I didn't go 10 Malaise. I will likely go to 10 in this fight. Like, there's not much preventing that from happening. Well, some good mutations regardless of build. So, the 2 I have at the end, Disengage and Instincto. I think the Instinct really only shows up from the castle, High Peak Castle, so that one's a little rare. But Disengage does well. If I needed some spike avoidance, I could get Masochist. Reduces damage from traps, that does pretty well. Gastro does pretty well, that gives double the healing from food. And in this scenario, we're just taking 1 purple mutation, which is the Acrobatic Pack, into the Conjunct fight. I hate when it's on top of me like that. Okay. Meltation. Now these are really fast tentacles. Oh, that one tried to fake me out. Ooh, almost got me. I almost teleported onto that. Oh my god! How in the world did I not get hit by that? Why did it not go to the other side? So typically, the way how this works is they start from the farthest end of where you are. See, they don't typically chase you like that. But it got me, you know. Fair's fair. That's 10 Malaise. Maximum speed. Unbelievable. Of course that's the thing that hit me, is a freaking tentacle. Well, rip to anybody in chat who spent V-Bucks on that fight. I did not throw the fight. You know, the fight. Sometimes the boss has got it. Slumbering. I actually really like slumbering in this setup because you have the ice shards. Every enemy there is really susceptible to slow. So we're gonna do slumbering instead. Graveyard's nice because there's a shop where I can reduce my malaise. But there's stuff shooting at you, and I don't particularly care for that. Alright, payment. Choose outcome 73% to 27. That's... I mean, you all saw, the bill's pretty nuts, but a little deadly. Yeah, you can get to the new DLC boss through caverns. So you can get to caverns through slumbering, so long as you have gotten the win there once. It's pretty good for us. Oh, okay. 25 minutes. It's not bad, but typically my Dead Cells runs are relatively long. For YouTube, I've been trying to find a way to get them to under an hour after all the editing. Unfortunately, like, more happens in Dead Cells than an hour takes up. So for me to post an hour's worth of Dead Cells is actually... Oh my word, I almost got hit by that. See how you can just chase those down? It's really good. But yeah, an hour's worth of content in one run. Let this change. And then it'll just come down here. But see how I was over one stack and now I'm under one? It did actually reduce a pretty sizable amount. Pretty respectable amount. But see how I can just chase the caster around? And aliens. Aliens, usually one of the hated monsters in Dead Cells. Because it dodges your attack, doesn't even matter. Because we're too sticky. Also, here's another tip. Use the door. You only have to initiate the combat and then walk away without breaking the door. And then you get yourself a free stun in the process. Where's the double damage? I don't think we need that. A lot of times we take double damage because it makes the build just sink. But I want to say this is actually working perfectly fine without that. Where in the world's the curse? That's like all I care about right now is find the curse chest. There it is. Okay. I know there's some monsters here. I'm a little worried that I didn't leave enough. Where's the button? Oh, I think the button's past the curse. No, it's not. Must be down that hallway. This might be a throw. Typically, if I find the curse early, I'll do it before I press the button. If I find the curse late, I will actually wait until I press the button. Of course, doing the curse while golems are on the map is a problem. But I kind of prefer that over the alternative. Which is having to hit the button.
We're dead.
Yeah, see, I don't like doing that button while cursed. And that's not to say that that's like the most insane platforming in the game. But if there's any kind of mistake I'm gonna make, it's to that. So that's why I'm taking my sweet time. Ooh, that elite though. Can I get the happy birthday from here? Wow. See, that's what I mean. It's like when there's no monsters left, it's awful because there's multiple elites before you hit the button. And then after you hit the button, there's golems. Yo, not even the alien can defend against this. Wolverine! But it's actually his clone, X-23. We're at the point where the monsters are kind of dying too fast that I can't stop myself from executing them. Oh, that's a nice statue. Right here. Like, if they transform above me, it's great, because I don't have to stop myself. But when they don't, I have to actually hold back the hit. I kind of want to see if this build melts the giant. I assume it does, but I want to see, like, how free it is. So I think we're going to do that. We have to do a giant skip anyway. I don't think I have enough time to do a full biome. Do Fangs nullify the need for phaser? I don't use phaser with it. I don't think nullify is the right word. I'm sure you're perfectly okay to use it. It was just one infected food, thank you. I don't. Don't forget, phaser gives you bonus damage, and some people feel as though Snake Fangs are a little weak, like DPS-wise. Or at least burst-wise, it's kind of weak. I think the DPS is amazing. The damage per second. But the burst kill, a little lower than some of the other tactic stuff. Where the monster's at. That thing's gonna shoot me. As soon as I pop out of that teleporter, I'm gonna get shot. Incredible. Please no. Please no, game. Don't do it. Crab? Wow. I just traversed that entire section without really knowing what's there. Very unsafe. I was hoping I could hit that. Okay, that's gonna teleport onto me. There we go. Is this a new speedrun build? That did look kind of sick. Not gonna lie. Ooh. Wow, there's poison everywhere. The The poison's from me, I think, because I got hit. The issue is that, like, as you're going through the map that way, there's a lot of bats in here. Let's chill in case there's a second curse. I just gotta remember to actually go through that map. You can see initiative with brute fangs, since it's already good on bosses. I can see that. That kind of, I don't want to say takes the place of Predator. It certainly can. But I like Predator to fill in that role of please help me deal with monsters because I can't. It's kind of scary. I just disappear. I have no idea where I am half the time. I'm just praying that the Snake Fangs does, like, exactly what it needs to do. And I just don't argue. I let the Fangs do its thing. Oh, I should let transform! We're never gonna reduce our Malaise at this point. Crap. Let's go up to get the light. I teleported past the light. That's kind of cool. Do you think the duo bind is cheating as a way to get through 2 and 3? You feel dirty doing it. So I don't think so for everything, because you can't do it with everything. I think just right now, thrown items are very strong. Wow. We'll take this for the 15%. Like, some people do dual bind melee weapons, for example. Blood Sword plus something else. I don't really know because I don't do that for Blood Sword. But I've done dual bind infantry bow plus a melee weapon. And that seems fun. I don't know if it's necessarily like game breaking, but it's definitely fun. It's just the throwing items are like in a different league. Perhaps that's something that could be nerfed. And they tried to nerf ice shards. They actually gave it ammo, for those who don't know. And then we stopped using it, and they were forced to take the ammo off. Which I feel kind of bad about, to be honest, because now I feel like it's giga busted again. But you know, we want to see cool stuff.
Chat.
We're gonna get the infected food because we're gonna clear half our infection. And then go to Gigante. Are you late for the tier list? Yes, we did finish that earlier, Pun. Definitely thank you for the T1. Very much so. I was saying it earlier, you all have been actually massive with sub stuff lately, which is awesome. I really appreciate that. Of course, I wouldn't be here without you all, the viewers. Oh no, this is huge. We lose the slowdown damage. But this is a level 12 Snake Fang, which is kind of good. Could also get a level 12 Lacerator. You know what? I think we're gonna take the Lacerator. See if we can get poison. The burning oil is already on it, but might be easier to find poison. And I have a lot of money, so I should probably do something with all this cash. Oh, I need a new freaking sickle. Uh-oh. Alright. No matter the build, you go Sepulcher, Clock Tower's boring, and Cavern's too long and sometimes difficult. I can see that. It takes a bit to get used to, and there's no right or wrong answer. The only thing that matters is really what you all prefer. Alright, let's do it. Giant. I don't think I've done Giant with Snake Fangs. Ooh, okay. So I bet you could die if you aren't careful there. Oh, I couldn't break it. Oh, don't greed. Crap. Oh, that was so close. Because I refuse to get hit by the crystals. Like, I don't mind getting punched. I don't mind getting shot at. But the crystals are the #1 thing I refuse to get hit by. Because it's almost like it's my choice. Like, the only reason I get hit by a crystal is because I decided to go in and try to do damage. Which is, like, not correct. Just wait. It's a patience game. And, like, me going in is why I actually fail. Does Snake Fang melt the giant? Yes, it does. But I think it's possible to kill you. Because I'm pretty sure while it's doing the eye lasers, you could teleport to a fist. But if the fist is shooting you, probably bad. Flaming Trail. We already have this. But this is just straight up better. So we take that. For those here for the first time, welcome. I'm Veedotme. Right now I'm playing my main game, Dead Cells.
We're dead.
We have a few people here from YouTube land. A few people here who traditionally watch us on Twitch. Always happy to have everyone tuning in. Today we did a viewer submission. This is courtesy of Elliot. Elliot's build was a Tactics Snake Fang build, which is my first time playing this as Tactics. Typically, when we do viewer builds, I let you all vote. Well, really, like, put your own rating in the chat on how you like the build. But we have to get through Hand the King. And if we beat Hand the King, there's another spoiler content afterward. Ooh, that teleport. Sickle did something. Alright, let's let the bombs go away. This I always try to play like super safe. Ooh, got them shins. Where Hand the King's shins go? Took all the meat off that bone. Yo, let's go. 32 Tactics in the house. Taking names. Easy money, says chat right now. It was kind of weird, because like the beginning of the match, I feel like we weren't really doing damage, and then all of a sudden I saw that his poison stacks were huge. Like he had 20 poison stacks on him, and he dipped like out of there. You know, I have no idea what a legendary Snake Fang can get.
No. Look at that damage. We're dead.
Let's spend some money on this. Alright, what in the world can this do? Bonus to bleeding? Does that mean we could get bonus to poison? Where's Elliot at? Is this a throw? Oh my goodness. That's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. I see. It's only a throw if you get hit. Exactly. I teleport into mobs of enemies. Surely nothing can go wrong there. Tiltation? No, we're chilling right now. I'm just, you know, a little scared. At least we have Lacerating Aura to deal with Shantae. So let's not spam Lacerator if we can help it. I can spam the, Sickle, though. No Masochist either, so if I get hit by a single bullet, we're in big, big trouble. I almost feel like when you take the quad here, you probably ditch Instincto and take Masochist. Just error prevention is really what we're thinking about right now. Quad damage versus birds, really bad. Quad damage versus librarian, really bad. These things, probably bad. Oh my god, that scared the ever-living daylights out of me. Like I said, I press L2, Lacerating Aura, and I'm not supposed to. I specifically told you all, do not use Lacerator unless it's a genie. And then I just pressed it. Because I'm trolling. Like, we actually could have gotten dumpstered just then.
Oh, no, no, no. Look at that damage.
Here we go.
We're
Boom.
dead.
Just like that. Where are we going? Left. This might be the left-handed Astrolab. We don't get left-handed Astrolab very often, so it's really cool to see it when it does happen. Oh, got that ankle. Genie. Love the music? Yeah, this is legit. Oh no, I should have checked what double Snake Fangs do. I'm gonna assume it does nothing because the attack speed's too fast. Could have been cool though. Oh, it dropped on my wormette. I was like, why did it drop right there? 5 a.m. where you are? Yeah, I always have to give you all shout-outs for staying up with us. It's definitely not something that we take lightly around here. Oh my god! The laser just destroyed my entire health bar. And it popped my disengage. Alright, not bad, not bad. Game is definitely testing us today. Sell this. Big thank you to everyone answering each other's questions, by the way. I don't know if you have noticed, I am a little focused on the game right now, so reacting to chat, not what's on my mind exactly when I can get shot or pecked. Or any of the other crazy things that can happen in this game. I would almost recommend, if you were at this stage, consider waiting out disengage. Like, you don't get Malaise in a shot, but everything else still ticks time-wise. So you could wait out disengage, and that way you'll be able to have an easier time getting through. We need to pull up. Pull an ace at someplace. If I could just get to the boss, I think I'll be fine. Then again, I have to fight the boss. I'm so freaking scared, chat. Hold me. Where's Buster at?
Chat, what happened? What happened?
Yo, that was Ezra? Yeah, Ezra. Humongous right now. Another laser! Okay, so right now, the scariest things are vertical lasers from Bomber Elites. Why every single one of them is doing vertical laser, I have no idea. But it's definitely scary. Alright. Gotta make sure we get, like, this. You want the lacerator to do all the work. So, again, for people who are new to Twitch, I know we have a lot of people from YouTube who... Some people even said they made accounts for the very first time to catch this stream, which is really awesome to hear. There are things in Twitch that are designed to support the stream monetarily. So what's happening is that Slimy, Pun, all the people doing Twitch subs, they're all... Ooh, that's where this is bad. They are all choosing to support the channel in whatever way they can. In this case, they are doing bits, they're doing subs, that kind of stuff. So I don't usually use my head this much on this map, but as you can see, fighting on top of the laser beams is actually death. So we have to exercise some patience. We're gonna lose out on the world record time here. You know, is sad. But there are things that are more important than world records, and that's chat's money. We reached the tippity top.
Chat, what happened? What
Yo,
happened?
rogue life. I'm about that rogue life right here. I'm about to go rogue. This is tough right here. Typically, I quote-unquote cheese these bosses, these two elites, by using our head and dragging them into the lightning. But oftentimes, when I feel like I'm strong, I do the fight normally. But I would say to you, the viewer, when you don't have Twitch chat watching you, do not fret. Don't throw. Just drag them into the lightning. No one's gonna care. I mean, not saying no one's gonna care that you won. No one's gonna care that you made the right choice. That's all. So, burning oil damage. I think you take this over the poison, because I should really get burning oil against spoiler. Really.
What I don't know is to get me killed.
Another one.
That
does burning oil
damage.
damage.
Some kind of like hidden message to get me killed.
All rank 12s.
So I don't know.
I am actually, this could be a throw also, just as a heads up. But there's a couple enemies to kill. I need 6. And on the map, there's 6. Exactly 6. Definitely not mandatory that you kill these, but there is the chance that we get the, like, quadruple purple amulet or something like that. And that's only gonna make us stronger. So if I can kill 6 monsters, let's do it. Your amulet sucks. Did I skip high peak? Yes. I have 15% damage reduction, double purple. We got ourselves a V.60, calculated because it's the last monster on the map. Now, if there's a quad purple in this door, then you know something's up. You know Motion Twin Evil Empire's out there right now. Who's got the viewer list open? By the way, I have only fought the spoiler boss 1 time with Snake Fangs, and I died because of it. Yeah, this is a left-handed map, Mestico. Triple bread. Triple bread. Feels bad. So there's nothing for me to reroll. I never got an upgraded Scarecrow Sickle, so that's kind of unfortunate. I'm not gonna reset my mutations, and this in itself could be a problem. You know, do I need Instincto? What if I don't? Because if you think about it, first phase, I probably only get 1 Lacerator off in exchange for emergency triage. I think that's right. Acrobatic Hex stays. Disengagement stays. Triage. Triage will let me drink to protect myself, and it gives me a faster drink. So that way, like, one of the main reasons to fail is you don't get the drink off fast enough. I think that's an issue. But you won't get hit. Like I said, I've only fought this 1 time with Snake Fangs, and I died. So it's a little scary. All right, let's get in here. I am so scared. But it's quadruple damage.
Been a while, V.
Hey, what's going on, Yunaria? Good to see you. Thank you for that T1. What legendary can this get? It can get quadruple damage. We know that much. I didn't see anything else, though. That's the safe way to do it. I'm going for maximum safety here. And as you all see, like, I don't even need Instincto, because we'll have our skills for the next area. Wow, nice Rammus. I'm just gonna shoot it. Oh, never mind. It died somehow. I'm realizing I'm not getting the flaming trail. I'm so sad. Okay. So I wanted to test that. I wanted to see if you could actually, like, teleport upward and hit him out of the sky, but it doesn't look like it. But whatever. Get out of here. Won't be needed dentist anymore. Crap. I did want the no-hit, but like I said, that build in particular, I got one-tapped the first time I played it, because as you're teleporting in, you have to stop everything to dodge. And that's, like, I know it's not rocket science, but you could be mid-teleport and he decides to do stuff, and now all of a sudden you're in, like, a terrible spot that you didn't really know that you would be in. So it's a little different. Yo, let's go. That's a victory. Who's getting paid? Not me. Ha! We do have to rate the build, though. Again, viewer submission, we gotta rate the build. You all need to let me know 0 out of 10. 0 being that Snake Fangs, I want a refund. $5, way too much. They should pay me, actually, for having to use that thing. Or a 10 out of 10, where it's like, you know, where's my wallet at? Motion Twin, I got my credit card right here. I can't show it on camera. Just take it. Take the whole card, Motion Twin. Evil Empire. You deserve it. Take yourselves out to lunch.